And don't panic. Now, enjoy the show.
Previously on The Life of Vane G. Hey, what are my peaches? It's the day after the fashion show. Sorry, I probably have mochos in my nose. Low key, kind of sad it's over, but I finally caught up on my sleep today. Cause I did not sleep except probably like an hour or two. Basically the day of the fashion show, cause I think I went to bed like around 4 or 5 in the morning, and I woke up like at 6 something. So obviously this year I was having really bad issues with creatively struggling. I was creatively struggling. Okay. I was really unmotivated to finish this. And I started really late. Oh my god, my eyebrow looks darker than this one. Do you guys see that? Oh my god. I'm wearing my makeup from yesterday and I haven't taken it off. It's like one eyebrow like off or something. Oh my god. I am modest, god. Yeah. So I was really unmotivated this time, and I was really Modest was here to support me. Okay, never mind. Before the fashion show, your girl was gonna have a breakdown. It was a day of, like, it was like 3 in the morning when I was trying to finish everything and legit wanted to give up, and I was just about to cry, and I was just like, I can't do this. And then I was just like, I'm not gonna do this. I'm just not gonna be able to finish it. Because I did start off late doing everything. Because it was really hard, y'all. I was not motivated. Like, creatively, I just felt like I was struggling. Yeah, honestly, I was gonna have a break. I was having a breakdown, dude. I was about to cry. I was just like, you can do this, but I kept forcing myself to do it because I'm like, Vane, saying about you, this is about getting these 2 outfits so you can sell them off, and the money can be donated to the Friendship House for people who need this, you know? So I was just like, get it together, Vane. And you know what? I'm happy I did. I'm so happy I did. And when I got to the show and when the other designers and models saw the outfits, they're like, oh my god. And a lot of people were really amazed that it was a VHS tape. And yeah, everybody was like, what? That girl. And like, even one designer came up to me like after the show, while we were like watching the rest of the event. She came up to me and she like hugged me and she's like, girl, you did really good and all that. And that made me feel really good that, like, you know, they came up to me and told me that, because I'm always really awkward when I go, because I'm really quiet and shy, and I don't like being in a group with a lot of people that I don't know, and it's really hard for me to like talk to them, and I feel bad because it makes me look like a bitch because I don't talk to them, you know? And I really don't hope that they think of me like that, because I'm not like that. It's just like, I'm socially awkward. I have social anxiety. I can't be in front of people or like in a big group like that. And that's why, like, during the show, they made it differently this year, where they had tables and they gave you dinner. By the time I got out there, all the tables were already full, and like, I did see tables that had like 1 chair, or like 2 chairs, like no one's sitting there, but your girl was too nervous to ask, like, anyone sitting there? So like your girl didn't eat dinner. I like basically like did not be a part of the event. I was just like off to the side by the exit door, like, bruh. And also this year I really tried hard to not think about the awards, because they gave out 3 awards for the designers who helped out. And last year I know I was really like, I'm gonna get one this year, like, and I didn't, and I was really sad. And because obviously, like, girl, you're helping out this is a charity event, like, don't make this about you, you know? So this year I really was not focusing on that, because I was like, you know, if I get one, that's cool, type of thing, you know? Because really, I am my worst critic. I always, last year, like, I kept thinking, like, well, if you don't get this award, like, you suck. Like, this is what you're trying to do for your rest of your life, and you can't even win a small little award, like, and that's how I was thinking last year, when I realizing, like, girl, who, like, what? Like, I thought that award was gonna validate, like, you got this, you're the best, whatever, you know? Yeah. So this year I was trying not to focus on that. But obviously, when they were doing the whole announcement thing, and one of the judges was talking about the criteria list for that award. And I don't know, I guess I was just a little bit too confident last night. But when he was talking about the whole list, what the judges look into, like the outfit and design, and like everything he was saying, I was like, check, check, that's me, check. And then when I didn't hear my name, I was just kind of like, I honestly got really sad. And I really didn't want that to happen. Like, I didn't want to worry about the awards. But I did. At the end, I did. And I got really sad. And 2, because this whole VHS tape thing, I've had this in my head to do for the last 3 years that I've been doing this. Since I started doing it again. I had that in my mind, and I was like, no one's gonna do that. Like, who's gonna think about doing that? Like, no one. So I just thought that was gonna help me, you know. But the person who won the other 2 awards was actually, I think she was my science teacher. I just can't remember if she was my science teacher or not, because I do remember seeing her at school, and I'm pretty sure she was my science teacher in freshman year. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she ended up winning 2 awards. And and the funny thing is, she didn't recognize me, and I was just kind of like, oh, thank God, because like, she failed me twice, dude. I failed her class twice, okay? So I was not the best of her students, you know, so I'm glad she didn't recognize me, because I'm just gonna be like, no, that's not me, I don't know who you are, miss. Damn, even after high school, she still makes me feel like just kidding. This is what I get for being a horrible student, huh? This is what I get for being a horrible student. I failed her class twice, and she wins 2 awards. And I think this was her first year doing it too. So I was just like, God damn it, miss. Why you gotta do this to me? It's funny because this would happen to me. Like, if I tell you everything that's similar to this that happened in my life, like, that would happen to you, Vane. Something like this would happen to you. Honestly. It's so funny. Like, I'll have a whole list of that happens to me. And it's like, oh, I can never win, you guys. I can never win anything. This is why I'm sad, because, like, I never win anything. Like, my life is sad. I have no friends. I have no life. I have a cat. Like, it's only me and you, child. Like, fuck. And this is why I named my channel The Life of Vane, because really, like, my life be like, story of my life, dude. But no, I'm happy. Everything went great. Honestly, I was joking. The funniest thing ever. I was joking around in my head, you know. I was gonna, like, say it to, like, Jenny and Beth, but I never did. But I was like, oh my gosh, well, if I don't win an award, like, I could find me a sugar daddy there, since it's, like, a charity event, and a lot of people that go got money to spend. So I'm just like, just, like, joking around, obviously, you know. I was, you know, playing around with that, and at the end of the night, basically, Jenny's the one that got a freaking sugar daddy trying to hit her up. Okay, what? So what happened was, I didn't see who won my sister's outfit, the outfit my sister was wearing, because I was out in the backstage helping Beth get out of hers so they could bag it and, like, wrap it up so they could give it to the person who bought it. And I didn't see who bought Jenny's dress. So when we were all out together, out watching the event, this dude comes up, and he's one of the people who's been working on this show for a while. I think it was him. I'm not sure. But he was up in front, like, with the judges and stuff, but he's not a judge. But he was just there. I forgot what he does. But, like, my child's trying to scratch me. And this guy, he's, like, super clean, freaking, like, a suit and everything, and whatnot, and he, like, walks up to us, and he's like, okay, which one was this and this, because I had to name my outfits. Okay, so cheesy. I named Beth's Rewind, and I named Jenny's Fast Forward, because VHS tape, right? Because it goes with that theme. Okay, I was trying to go with the theme, okay? Don't judge me. It's kind of cheesy, but whatever. And then I was like, he won the fast forward one, which was Jenny's, and I was like, oh, that's hers. And he's like, oh, okay, well, I bought the dress. Do you want it? Because I have no need for it. Like, I just bought it to, you know, donate the money. So Jenny's like, oh, yeah, like, of course, like, I would love to keep it, you know. And then he, like, leaves, and then Beth leaves backstage to, she goes to the bathroom, and then when me and Jenny were alone, he comes back, and he's just like, I didn't really hear him, but he's like, oh, I'll give you my number. And I thought, like, his auction number, like, because you need your, you know, when, you bid, his bidding number, that's what I meant, his bidding number. And then, but then Jenny's not like, okay, but then he's like, no, my number, like, his phone number. And then I was kind of like, what? And then Jenny takes it, because she's kind of like, eh, but, like, we still take it, because he's like, so you can send me your information so I could send you the outfit. He's like, I work in Seattle, I don't really get time off, like, this is the one, I had to beg my boss to have this day off. I was like, wait. Now, in my head, I was kind of like, wait, what? Like, you don't need to send it to her. Like, why can't you just give it to her after the show? Like, they give you your purchase after the show. They give you the outfits you bought after the show. So I was kind of like, why do you need Jenny's information? Like, it didn't make sense. So, but I was, like, playing around with Jenny, like, after he left, you know. And I was like, oh, girl, like, he trying to be your sugar daddy. Like, I was playing around, right? But then Jenny's like, oh, she's like, what if he is? Like, what the hell? Like, that's so weird. And then I was like, oh, wait, you're right. And then that's when I started thinking that, like, they give your outfit like here or whatever. But then when we went backstage to grab our stuff, the bags weren't there anymore. So we're like, oh, maybe they are gonna start shipping them off to like the buyers, you know. And then Jenny was just like, oh my god, I don't know. Like, she didn't want to, like, she's like, I don't want the outfit anymore type of thing. But she's like, but I want it. And I was like, well, I don't know. Like, that is weird. We thought that he was gonna go get it, but then he didn't do that. So I was like, that's so weird. Like, okay. But then after the show, like, after everything ended, the whole event, we went out to the lobby area and then we sat down because Jenny was like, because when we were walking out, we saw the bags all out there waiting for the people to come pick it up. So we're just like, oh shoot, like, why can't we just grab it now type of thing. Like, Jenny's like, I don't want to send him my information, like, that's kind of weird. We were waiting around kind of for a little bit, but then Jenny ran into someone who was volunteering there, and she knew her, so they started having like a conversation, you know, they started talking, and then the guy comes and he's like, oh, you forgot to send me your information, but here, and he hands Jenny the bag with the outfit, and she's like, oh yeah, thanks, and we were trying to make it seem like we forgot type of thing, and then yeah, he was just like, sitting there, whatever. He's like, yeah, well, I really don't really get time off. Like, I've only had like 6 days, like, off in like 3 months. Like, in the span of 3 months, I've only had 6 days off. Like, type of thing. He's like, oh, I work in Seattle, yada, yada, yada. And then I'm like, boy. Like, I don't know. It was just weird. Like, I don't know. That was weird. I mean, you know, so, I don't know. I guess he was just being nice and trying to give the outfit back type of thing. But, I mean, like, we know how the show runs, you know? Like, we know that the buyer gets their outfit after the show. So it was just weird. Why couldn't he just give it to us there? Instead of giving Jenny his number and then asking, like, for your information so I could send it to you, or we could meet up or something like that. He said something like that, like, oh, so we can meet up and I could give it to you. And I'm just like, thank you for buying my outfit, okay? Thank you for buying the outfit and donating that money. But I don't know, that's just, I guess, like, maybe an alert, you know, type of thing where I'm kind of, wait, but this don't make sense, sir. This ain't our first year doing this, so. And I have seen this happen. Well, like, a person buy the outfit, but letting the designer keep it, or like the model keep it. It's happened before, you know, so that's why I was kind of like, I've actually seen the models leave with their stuff, you know, so that's why I was kind of like, wait. It was hecka funny because I guess, like, the outfit that guy was wearing, it was also auctioned off because it was donated by this one company, this one store who was advertising, so, like, you could, get, like, a certificate to go to that place, so you had to, like, bid or whatever, and, like, he was, like, walking up and down when they were auctioning it off, down the runway, and then I was all telling you, I was, like, joking around Jenny, I was like, don't look at him, he gonna think you want him. I just kept, like, messing around with Jenny. It's hella funny. Yeah, it's hecka funny. Yep, look, I just kept roasting my sister. Oh, and the funny thing is, when I was taking Jenny's outfit off of her, I accidentally broke one of the buttons, and I was like, oh my god. Like, I got so scared because, like, we were gonna put them in the bag to give it to the person who bought it, so I was, like, freaking out. So thank god it was the outfit that guy bought, because I was like, oh my god, I broke the button off. But no, I could fix it and Jenny can wear it. And hopefully she can wear it on my birthday. When we go out for my birthday for my 21st. Cause she's like, oh, I can wear it for that day. And I'm like, hell yeah. Yeah. I'm so happy everything went well. And glad it's finally over, but kind of sad at the same time. And I'm proud of myself because I was super struggling this year. I was struggling, and the breakdowns I was having, like, I'm happy. Gotta be proud of myself. I mean, honestly, no one taught me to do this. I had to learn everything on my own. My sewing skills are getting way better. Yeah, I'm proud of myself. Good job, Vane. Okay, well, I'm gonna go because it's really late and I have to work early in the morning. And I'm gonna have to be there all freaking day. Okay, I'm gonna go because I'm so cold. Deuces. Finally, this thing's over. I'm wondering what the hell are you putting in your mouth? Did you put something in your mouth? God damn it, child.